Yeah, you find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the Mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You find us, we breaking the tables, we tailgating, breaking them tables. You know the Mafia dangerous, you see us, we breaking the tables. We breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them tables, we breaking them, breaking them. You know the Mafia dangerous. Put a hit out on your favorite team. Fine Step Diggs, he running the seam. Khalil Shakir, he doing his thing. Allen got weapons, shooting the bomb. Mafia mine, please don't step on my shoes. Game day ones, the white, the red, the blues. Hey man, breaking tables is traditional. Wishing the fish, look at my drip. Never cheating like Belichick is. Sean McDermott never telling the biz. Deion Dawkins, Vincent Brown, we got Mitch. Gabe Davis, toe tapping it is.
Hey-o, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Breaking Tables. We are back. This is Epic B.
This is Tampa Neal.
What's going on, guys? Let's have fun tonight. I think we haven't seen you guys in forever, so.
Oh no!
You know.
See you.
Our table!
Welcome back.
It's broken!
The podcast breaking tables, you see us, we breaking them tables.
Woo.
Man and Brian is breaking the tables. The Mafia, baby, you know that we dangerous. Everybody know. Don Brown.
Get the tables.
Ladies and gentlemen, you were watching Breaking Tables. This is maybe that last drink caught up to me.
And done.
And Tampa Neal's over there. I don't know where I am. Guys, this is Breaking Tables, only on the Built in Buffalo Network, brought to you by Straight Out of Buffalo. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to have absolute fun tonight. We're going to reminisce the parties for the summer that gets us going for the season, Tampa Neal. And we had the most epic parties. The most epic parties, Tampa Neal.
Absolutely,
and
we do.
We got our special guest tonight that's going to join in and discuss the epicness. Right, dude? Come on. What else can we do, Tampa Neal, outside of football?
Get together and party.
Right. But anyways, we have been absent for the past, since 2 weeks ago. February was tough for me and my family. This episode is brought to my fur babies. I lost two of my my babies this month. And it's been tough. And I honestly, Tampa Neal, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't want to talk Bills. You know, we lost. My heart dropped. And then my heart dropped twice this month. But everything it circulates. We're all family. And we want to bring, this summer, we want to bring people together more than ever. Tampa Neal. I know you're down. And we've done that. And you've done that. You've done the legwork. And we're just trying to promote just harmony amongst us Bills Mafia.
Absolutely, man. I know it was a rough month. I remember just getting those phone calls from you, and it was kind of shitty even hearing about it. So we're glad you're back. We're glad to be doing the show again because, hey, guess what? People miss us.
Without further ado, let's get this crazy mother. Can we give the context of our next guest?
Yeah. All right, so I've known Tim for a while down in Sarasota. He's a realtor down there. He puts on probably one of the best parties in the state of Florida for Bills fans. I myself have been to a couple of them. I haven't been to them in a while. The last one I was at the White Buffalo, and it was insane there. He has switched to a much larger place because he doesn't even have to try and sell tickets. He just sells the damn things. I'll tell you one. I always tell him, I'm like, hey, Tim, why don't you do this on a Saturday? He goes, Neal, I don't have to. I can sell as many tickets as I want to on a Wednesday. It doesn't matter. If I bill it, they will come.
That was that guy from the boat parade, right? Or the boat parade that we had for the Tampa game, right?
He drove his boat up from Sarasota, which is about a 2.5 hour ride.
Oh, so dedication,
it's a
baby.
Bit of a haul. So, but everything Buffalo party. If you haven't been to one of them, you need to. It's in Sarasota.
Do we have footage of like his boat? Tampa Neal?
We have a couple of things of his boat, yeah. Let's play
with it. What do you got?
I have to loop back around just to go step and get him in the video.
I mean, I'm not on it.
You can't see it, but he also has his big ass logo on the side of it. with his phone number. It says call for a good time as well. I mean, it says call for to buy a house.
Without further ado, let's introduce Tim Mitten. Woo!
What a way to bring me in, Neil.
What's up, man?
I love that. Yeah, for a good time call, right?
Not my buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons. Is your last name really Mittens, or did you get it changed to be fucking so awesome?
You got to drop the S. It's just Mitten, singular. Tim Mitten.
Tim Mitten. He's one mitt. Left arm Joe. Tim, thank you so much for hopping on, man. I remember seeing this boat when we did the boat parade down here, and it was fucking epic. I was like, who is this guy?
Well, it's all because of Neil. I mean, when he said he was having this Bills Mafia boat parade up in Tampa, I said, I'm in. And that's when I started ordering all my decals for Buffalo Bills logos. I had the Everything Buffalo logo, which, you know, we'll see if we can get that on there at some point today. Everything Buffalo Party. I put that logo on the boat. And then the website, Buff to SRQ, which is the airport codes, Buffalo to Sarasota. So buffsrq.com. So I figured put it on the boat. Let's rip up there. We all put our, you know, Bills attire, had a Bills flag, and it was phenomenal. Neil did a killer job with, I don't know, you had 50, 60 boats. I don't know how many.
Yeah, it was about 50 boats. So, yeah, that was a hell of a good time. That's for sure.
And I was going to take the decals off, but now every time I go out on the boat in Sarasota, if I go by Marina Jack O'Leary's or at the sandbar, I got people yelling at me, "Go Bills!" So I'm like, I'm leaving it on.
Everybody takes a picture of it too. Yeah, everybody's taking a picture.
I see it on the internet, and they'll be like, "Oh, we saw this boat down in Florida," and so it's fun. On the other side of when I wave to other boaters going by, you can tell if they're a Patriots fan or something. They just ignore me,
or like they do this. They're like this.
Yeah,
so like
they give me the finger. Absolutely.
Oh, all right. That is a badass boat, man.
Thank you.
I mean, we're not going to be we're not going to be having that kind of parade again for another 8 years, Tampa Neal?
Dude, I hope they have the Bills need to play the Bucs more often.
That'd be so cool. That's so much funner than
we can do a boat parade.
We can still do a boat parade. I agree.
Just a boat parade, just a random.
Even if we just we'll meet halfway in between. Let's meet out at Egmont Key or Jewfish Key. We'll have 100 boats, 200 boats from Bills. Buffalo.
Ooh, all right. The season's
Maybe I'll have
over.
the Goo Goo Dolls play out on a sandbar or something like that. I don't play games.
Let's make it happen. We're making it happen, folks. I was like, what else could possibly outshine my goal for the rest of the summer? And you just did it single-handedly, Tim. Thank you so much, bro.
You got it.
My goal, I texted Tampa Neal. I go, I have the most brilliant idea ever, Tampa Neal. What I'm going to do this summer is I'm going to go to Pamplona, Spain, and I'm going to run with the Bulls.
Oh, that's big time. That's big time. I've only had one friend do that, and he's still alive, so you got a good chance.
I want to wear a Naheem Himes jersey, and just like start my video going, I die.
Sounds viral. Sounds like it'll go viral.
Come on, Tampa Neal. He's like, oh, you're gonna be dead.
How about I'll sponsor you? You got to put my website on your shirt. I'll sponsor you.
Sure, he's not wearing a shirt. We're gonna tattoo it on his stomach.
I'm getting tattoos of every sponsor if I survive. Let's fucking do it. If Epic B is gonna have to go out, let's go all out. And my wife and I haven't had just a badass, just a lone vacation, and now we're with just one of our babies left, and we're gonna go out, we're gonna have fun, and I go like, let's run with the Bulls. We wanted to do it.
That's amazing. And before I came on, I just want to say, sorry about your loss. I heard you in the opening there, and I'm gonna hold up cheers to you, Brian, your family,
brother.
And everyone.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No doubt. It's been a tough couple of years, 2-3 years, losing. I've lost some friends up in Buffalo and people down here, and it's just it's kind of wild to just value life.
Yeah, man. We're all in this big bubble together called life, right? So we all should
and that's why I'm having a party on Wednesday.
Right? I got to ask, why is it Wednesday, not a weekend? Can you tell? Because there was some little talk out there on the internet.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk on the internet. It all started because I couldn't get a venue down here in the middle of the winter. I mean, we're in high season down here. So a Friday and Saturday for me to get a venue and for me to get staffing is practically nil. But when I say a Wednesday, they're like, our venue's available. And I ask people to work the service industry. You know, the last one I did was pre-COVID. I had 1,450 Buffalonians attend. And I brought all the food from Buffalo. So we're talking every bit of the food comes on a truck from Buffalo. We prepare it fresh down here. So I got to get kitchen staff. I got to get servers. I mean, that's a big party to serve 1,450 people. Hungry Buffalonians. Are you kidding me?
Sounds like a lot of Happy Lights.
It's unbelievable. So I'm on my 5th annual, and we're toning it down a little bit. So I'm doing 600 people.
5-yard penalty for being fucking awesome.
It's all about Buffalo
Continue.
as far as I'm concerned.
What else? So this party is epic. Tampa Neal is gone, and this is the first that I'm hearing about this.
Well, and it's kind of, and he hit the nail on the head in the beginning. All I've had to do is I'll put a Facebook event and I'll send out an email, and then word of mouth. And, I'll go to the Sabres games when they play the Lightning down here. I'll go to the Bills games when they play the Bucks. I'm handing out business cards with the Everything Buffalo party. So, I mean, I'm a gorilla as far as that, handing out business cards. But people they flock. That you know how Buffalonians are. We all talk about everything and what's going on. And, hey, are you going to the party? Are you going to the party? And people find out about it, and they come.
Well, Sarasota has a crazy plethora of people from Buffalo in general.
Yeah, I'm going to trademark Buffalo South. Sarasota's nice. Buffalo South now.
Basically,
Hey guys, really quick, I do want to give a shout out. So we were talking about like just summer blues, right? Just things that like, man, how can we find the courage to just go on and just shoot the shit? Well, one of our viewers got us out of that stump, folks, and this is one of the cards. Anybody can see out there. Tampa Neal, you got yours too, right? And Epic B, Tampa Neal got the same thing. Your podcast is the best. 3D printed for breaking tables. Go Bills. Greg Cole, one of our viewers.
Nice.
Made us a little 3D. Like, what? Come on. Give some loves for Greg.
Oh, epic.
He's going to be on. He's going to be on March 13th, folks. He's going to be on March 13th. Thank you so much. This means a lot. This is epic. This is cool.
How do we buy those? Let's buy them.
We're working on it.
But he's going to be on March 13th, right before St. Patty's Day. He's a little nervous, but he's going to have absolutely fun. I met him before in Daytona. He's a great guy, and he just randomly sent us these amazing gifts. So thank you, man. Thanks for, that's what Bill's Mafia is, right, Tim? Like, you see so many people that are like, oh man, I want Buffalo. I want like we grew up in Western New York, folks. If you grew up in Western New York, you have that same moral aptitude to just take care of your neighbors.
Camaraderie, you have that cohesive group. I mean, I don't care whether it's a sticker on the back of a car down here in Florida, it's a license plate bracket, it's something, when you see a New York plate and all this, it might have the, whatever it is, you just know, you pull up next to them, you say, go Bills, people, it never ends. I've been down here for 18 years and it never ends. And I mean, and it doesn't leave, I come back every summer. I spent 5 weeks this summer coming back to Buffalo. I just wanted to get back, get rooted back in the community. And I'm coming back again this summer for 6 weeks, I hope.
Well, you do a party up there too, right?
Yeah, I did. I did one in 2017, a pretty big one at Riverworks. We had like 750 people there. I came up this summer. I did one at Soho. I'm gonna right now. The next one is going to be end of July or early September, and I'm working with Stolot Bar out there on Eastern Hills Mall. They have a big event center at Transit, and so we'll announce something like that, and that'll be fun. We'll pick a local Western New York charity. We'll get some sponsors, entertainment, and have a blast.
Excellent.
Oh, sponsors for the I just thought about this epic idea. So anybody who donates $100, which I'm eventually gonna make this GoFundMe account, I'm gonna get that tattooed and I'm gonna go topless for the parade or for the running with the bulls in Pamplona, Spain.
I'm in for 500.
I gotta get your name 5 times. I'll just get your brand right somewhere, just on the back. I am fucked. This is interesting. We're gonna talk more about this, but
we have to get on your back because whenever the bull knocks your ass over, you can see it better.
Oh, it's not. So one of the rules that I heard that you can't do is you can't be intoxicated. I'm like, well, I'm out.
Oh no, not anymore. Did they say anything about weed?
I'm in a different country. I don't know what that is. But one thing I do know is I got to start running. Man, I am so out of shape. Just getting my wife's groceries from BJ's, or cartons of water on my shoulder. I'm out of breath.
Think you got to do more than run. You got to do some of that zig and zag. Just because, don't run in a straight line. You got to practice.
All right. Well, this is going to be my we're going to start a GoFundMe to see Epic B run with the Bulls. It's going to happen. We want to go.
In September?
This is going to be in July. July 7th through the 14th is the festival.
Oh,
so we want to fly in July 5th. I already planned this shit out past few days. it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. But more details to come. Stay tuned for next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Woo! Naheem Himes. If I die, I die. That's it. So that's what we do, folks. That is what we do. We get Bill's Mafia together. Let's just wash this previous year away with nice cold drinks, nice music, nice, atmosphere. And that's what Tim does. Tim, everything Buffalo, it's cool what you're doing, man.
Thank you. It's
don't
meant
realize
to
that.
put smiles on everyone's faces. They come back, and I'm telling you what, when the biggest thing is when you have people that, there's some expats that have been, gone for 20, 30, 40 years, and they have not had platter sponge candy, or they haven't had a Salem's hot dog, or they haven't had a piece of pizza from wherever. I got Bocce Club coming down. I got Capelli's Pizza. I got the old Casa de Pizza, Bada Bing meatballs. I mean, the list goes on. I could sit here. We're getting Costanzo rolls, Charlie the Butcher roast beef. I mean, people haven't had that in years. They're gonna come down and Rosina pasta.
Forget about it, dude.
Dennis DePaulo's a huge supporter. He sends down his Italian dressing. My friends they're not even from Buffalo. They're like, that's the best Italian dressing I've ever had.
So I just finished eating and I'm hungry again now.
Oh, I'm starving. I got so many more food items coming down. It's incredible. And it's all about Buffalo. It's what it is.
So Tim, what does your fridge look like right now?
Well, I got Weber's mustard right here.
Right.
Hot dog about an hour ago. Where'd you go there? Sorry about that. Lots of Buffalo foods whenever I can. Lots of I just finished my last Duff's. I had a jar of or a bottle of the Duff's hot sauce for the wings. I just finished that this week.
Yeah, I'm running low on that too. I gotta go back up.
Well, you'll see what we might have. We'll see what we have left over from the party this Wednesday.
Yeah,
I forget how many. I think it was like 1,200 pounds. The pallets, 1,200 pounds of Buffalo food is coming from Buffalo to Sarasota. It's arriving tomorrow at noon.
Nice.
So then we start cooking it up and preparing it. And
Tampa Neal.
We got Labatt Blue on board to wash it down. Of course.
Honestly, if this month wasn't just the worst fucking month I've ever had in my entire
Blue's
life,
coming.
I would have gone. I'm there next year. I'm there next year. We are there next year to support your cause. This is awesome, bro.
Thank you. Maybe we'll set you guys up and you can we'll have a little studio there because we're going to try and do live to air. I got a couple people working on the videos, and so we might be with one of the TV stations doing a little live to air, but we could have some fun with that.
Like we did with at the Cincinnati game over in Orlando. We did on the stadium. We had it all set up like Sports Center style, bro. It was good,
banners.
man.
Yeah, we'll get a step and repeat banner. Sure.
Fantastic.
We'll
Flag.
Gotta have the flag. Gotta have the flags flying.
So that's awesome.
A good reminder for me. I need to get that ready for because I'm at a new venue this year and no one's ever been there, so I got to make sure I have some banners and flags out front so they'll know where it is when they come up the street.
Can you give us direction right now? Give us a shout out about this party, the time, the logistics. This is your time to shine. I'll even give you the big screen too, brother.
Everythingbuffaloparty.com is the website. Everythingbuffaloparty.com is the website. It is Wednesday, March 1st, which is in 2 days. We're going Wednesday, March 1st. The party goes from 5 to 10. So you can see all the details on all the food, all the sponsors, who the entertainment. I'm flying Frankie Shinta in from Vegas. I have Eric Van Houten from Nashville. I have Cammie Clooney, who does the Star Spangled Banner, and she's the American, The Voice. She's coming down. I got Vinny DeRosa. I got Michael Hund. He's the 97 Rock, the Bills rock band. I know I'm going to miss somebody. And that's about it. So food, drinks, entertainment, a lot of Western New Yorkers, and it's March 1st.
Yes.
Tim, where is it? It's not at Robarts this year?
No, Robarts, it's up the street about a mile away. It's on it's on Beneva, 600 North Beneva Road. It's a Sarasota Event Center.
Oh, right on.
Just north of Fruitville. They have an outdoor tiki bar. They have an outdoor area, so we have a full stage. And we got some. Can I do a shout out to some sponsors?
Sure.
Corporate sponsors, Wagner Realty, of course. We're real estate, so we're helping Buffalonians when they come down with any of their real estate needs. But Dan Vecchio from Sheridan Benefits is one of our sponsors this year. He's going to be down. Gary Kasha from Largo Capital. He's been here every year. Mark Narby from Western New York Financial. Howard Hanna, because we partner with them on a lot of our referrals. Chris White's down here. He has a White Electrical Solution, so he does a lot of electrical work down here for folks. Scott Miller with Florida Senior Consulting, and we're all aging, and I need a home pretty soon after these parties. Marty Rouse with Al Harris Pest Solutions, and then Ryan Stang Insurance. Ryan Stang, he's down here, and he talk about high energy. Oh my gosh, and throwing parties. And then what we do is we're raising money and awareness for a Western New York charity. I pick a different charity every year. And so Hope Rises, run by Kate Glazer, is our charity of choice. So we have people that are making direct donations. We're doing auction. We'll have some live auction items. I got Larry Norton from 97 Rock. He's coming to do an auction.
Nice.
So it's just a lot of fun. And we're going to just raise some beers, raise some money, and that's it.
What's the craziest story that you can tell us about a previous party? Like, give us some epic shit, like stuff that like TMZ would have made news.
Well, TMZ news. Let's see, because we have. Let's see. Frankie Shinta's birthday is March 1st, so he comes from Vegas, and we get these big cakes. We don't do anything like we throw the cake in his face or anything like that, but. We've had Dave Andrewchuk from the Sabres. We got Steve Christie's. He comes in the past with he was with the Bills, of course. So he lives right down here in the area.
You ever think about getting like a former Bills player just completely wasted? Just like, bro, hey man, what's going on? Hey, I'm Tim Mitten. Singular.
I think everyone's eating too much food to get wasted. There's too much food. They're just more full, and they're just like, and it's just mind blowing walking around to see 1,600 Western New Yorkers down in Sarasota, Florida. It's just you're trying to absorb this, like what's going on, and it's a fun party. Nothing epic. Sorry, I can't help you there, Bri.
No, that sounds epic. That is like the epitome of epic. That is a foundation of epic. That starts. Like the stories outside of that, that's we originally knew it was epic, right, Neil?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like we need to break a table when we get there, but do you have side tables we could break, Tim?
Well,
you can't buy them from Home Depot.
Don't buy the expensive ones. Buy the cheap ones that break easy.
Like
the
cheap
menu
only.
has all kinds of them. Oh.
I deleted those videos, Tampanil. Thanks for reminding me.
You deleted them? Those are the best ones.
No, they were not good. Oh man. There is a lot of conversation going on, a lot of Bills chatter this this offseason, Tampanil and Tim. Should we address the elephant in the room? Tampanil, you want to run this? Go ahead, drive this
Elephant
one right
in
here.
the room. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about players or stadium here?
Tampanil, how about you address the biggest elephant in the room?
Well, Jordan Poyer decided that taxes are too expensive in New York State and says that I need to be compensated for the taxes as well.
What are your thoughts on that one?
I mean, I can't say that I blame him.
It's like that's
I
what
mean-
we're all in Florida. It's like all right, we get him.
I mean,
Yeah, why-
we get him.
that's-
Seven
what makes him
to
different?
9% more that he's paying in taxes is a lot more than he would pay in a few other states.
It's a,
So
like mass exodus of whatever. We're not getting political. It's not a political show, but Tim,
but
what are your thoughts?
look
Well,
at
I just said,
when-
I mean,
when you-
again,
Wait,
this
hold
has
on. Tim,
nothing
sorry,
to do
one
with-
second. Tim, sorry, 1 second. Tamanil, I apologize. I thought you
no,
were done.
one big thing is when they come and play the Dolphins or Jacksonville, they have to pay taxes in Florida. If they go and play the Rams or the Chargers, they got to pay taxes in California. You pay taxes for where your money is earned. So only 8 of those games at home, he's paying New York State taxes on.
Right.
So
That's a good shout out, Tampanil. That is a good shout out. People don't realize that.
No, that's interesting information.
now when they go
Tim?
to play the game in England, oh,
Oh,
check out your account there.
We're going to get taxation without representation. That is literally why they started a war. That's fucked up. Oh, Tim, what are your thoughts on Poyer and what's been floating out there in the metaverse and Twitter with Rachel
Well,
Bush?
I mean, Neil he just kind of hit the nail on the head. If 50% of your games, and take what these guys are making and he can go somewhere else. I mean, it's a financial decision. It could be a financial decision. People do it for, their businesses right now. I'm working with dozens over the past few years, dozens of Western New Yorkers moving their businesses or just, coming down to Florida. It's a tax-free state. The weather's great. And the beauty is, and maybe this will be the first time anyone's hearing this up there, I don't know, but 5 years ago, I took out a web domain, Buff to SRQ. That's airport codes. And I said, in 5 years, we're going to have a direct flight, Buffalo to Sarasota. Saturday, March 11th, Southwest is flying direct, Buffalo to Sarasota. March 11th. And it's a trial. People are coming down. Right now, the number one exodus of every state is New York, and Florida's in the top 2. I think we're in the top 2 we're talking everywhere in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus, California, I think would take the cake. But we're not getting we're not getting
We don't
political.
want that, but,
We're not. No. This is a Bills show, Bills
Yes.
centric, and I get where we're going with this because that is a fun conversation off air. But
I'll tell
Jordan
you what, though, there's
Poyer,
nothing better than going to a Bills game in Buffalo. We've gone. We go to the Tampa Stadium, we go over to Miami, whatever. They're not the same. It's just not the same.
Wow.
I want to watch the Bills at home,
do you want to see him open stadium or close stadium?
open.
Me too.
Why, Tim?
I mean, it's kind of like down here when I have a party and people say, well, let's do it at a hotel and let's do it inside a ballroom. Well, it feels like a bad wedding and you could be anywhere in the country. But when you're outside on a beach and there's palm trees, you're in Florida. Well, when I'm outside and it's 10 degrees or 0 degrees, I'm up in Buffalo and, it is what it is. We buy the sweatshirts, we have the jackets, we have the gloves. I mean, we have the fires and we're outside. I mean, we're having
That's part of our culture, right? That's part of what we grew up on.
absolutely.
We have
if you
no
wanna
other
do
way.
something where some of it's covered, and again, that's why they built more suites. That's a whole different idea. You have a suite. Those are for the corporate that are, they're not. They might be fans, but they're there for a different reason as well.
So you don't get mad though when games get canceled and get moved to Detroit or as a Bills fan, we lose a home game, even though we have the biggest fan base in the galaxy, the biggest, that we travel very deep. I don't think any other team out there that can come close to Bills Mafia.
That's a fact. And
Fact.
You know, being down here in Florida, you know, we're all three of us are down here, but so it did the move of that game didn't impact me as much as a local that was planning to go to that game. It's like I only get 8 games to see my team and support my team, and they lost that. That's huge. That's huge for the team. That's huge for the, you know, oh, what a letdown. That had to be crushing. You know, you plan your schedule. You knew your schedule. Every time you go to a pizza place, they got the magnets with the schedule, or, you know, everyone's waiting for the schedule, and you plan. You block everything off for that, and all of a sudden now you're like, we got to drive, we got to fly, we got to get tickets, we got to do this. It's like, that's awful.
Take off time off work.
But, you know, I think
stuff.
we all agree, though, hindsight, could have that game even happened that much? Could have we played it that day? And that was, everything was at a standstill. I mean, you couldn't.
But there's a lot of conversation, a lot of chatter about, well, what happened if you had a closed stadium? You would get rid of that completely.
Yeah, but that's the first time that's happened. How long? Ever?
I don't think
I've been gone 35 years. I don't know. I mean, when's it ever happened?
I think even if we had a roof on the stadium for that game that got switched to Detroit, that game still would not have been able to have been played in Buffalo because people couldn't get there. People couldn't drive.
Good point, Neil.
Like professionals, like police, firemen, all ambulance that they need to have for a game itself, that would not have been able to get to the stadium or put as much attention on the stadium because it shouldn't.
They would have used it for a shelter to keep people warm that didn't have power or who knows what. You know, you're right. The game wouldn't have happened anyways. So it's all about culture.
Now, I mean, Bills fans couldn't get to the stadium, but they sure as hell can get to Detroit.
All right. So Jordan Poyer is he's not going to be playing with us next year. Good luck in Florida with your 8 games that you can get get a little tax money back. A matter of a couple $100,000. Okay, cool.
A lot of money.
All right. Us small fries look at it as like, yes, that's a lot of money. But, you know, if I was that rich, I'm like, it's nothing much. Whatever. Short change. But running backs. There's a lot of room out there. Von Miller had a little, like, he's that guy. Von Miller is that guy where if he looks at somebody, because people respect him so much and they say, hey, come to Buffalo, you're coming to Buffalo. But then again, we all saw what happened with the whole wide receiver OBJ, right, Tampa Neal? So, like, what are your thoughts on Derrick Henry? And can we look into this, or is this something like, whatever, they're just working out, Tampa Neal?
I think
Von
they're just
Miller.
working out. That's it. And I'll tell you one thing that's kind of funny when you see the two standing next to each other, and Von Miller looks actually smaller than Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's a big boy.
He's a monster, man. Yeah, I mean,
he's a big boy.
No wonder he just launches people. I mean, that's a big. I mean, who wouldn't love to have Derrick Henry as their running back? I just don't think it's realistic.
Tim, what are your thoughts on that photo, bro? Is he coming to Buffalo or no?
I wouldn't bet on it.
How big he looked? I would want him on Buffalo squad. Are you kidding me?
I
would wait. Hold on. Here's a personal question. A specific question for you specifically. If you had to choose between 2 running backs, Saquon Barkley or Derrick Henry, which one is it?
Henry.
All day?
All day. It's not even close.
But Saquon Barkley is at the end of he's done. He's a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
You have to trade. Well, what would you trade? Tim, the question for you. What would you trade to get Derrick Henry? Because you were very adamant on getting Henry on board.
Well, you did. It wasn't close. It wasn't a close question, I guess.
Well, Blitzer. Must be a lawyer. I object.
Tough question.
Why don't you defer to Tampa Neal?
I'll defer to Tampa Neal. That's a good. I'll defer. I'll tap that one over.
Ed Oliver in a 4th.
Okay, why?
Because that's probably what you'd have to give up to get him.
I don't know. I think
I don't want to give up at Oliver either, for the record. But you're gonna have to give up a high value player to get a high value player, and you're gonna have to give up more because Henry's worth a little more.
And you would take Henry over Barkley all day.
Absolutely. Barkley's gonna first off want more money, and I don't think it's worth it
Because he's injured prone?
because he gets injured too much. Yes.
And Henry got injured last year, right? Towards the end of the year, and he's not injury prone all of a sudden?
He's not.
He's like, he's got to be
Barkley's had more injuries than Derrick Henry has.
Right.
And Derrick Henry's a fucking beast, man. I mean, he just throws people out of the way. I mean, he hasn't just done it to the Bills. He's done it to multiple players.
Who was that? Was that Levi
Josh
Wallace?
Norman, he did it too.
Josh Norman. Oh my God.
But I mean, you see some of these guys. He does. I mean, it's funny if you listen to the whole like Kyle Branston that he does. He just smashed his face down to the earth, and he just not throws people out of the way.
All right. Well, here's what I think we should do. Thanks for asking, guys.
I was getting there.
I'm in. I'm trade in for Derrick Henry. Give him a first. Give him a first. Derrick Henry. Give him a first. Give him a first. That's fine. And then just protect Josh Allen the rest of the draft. You've got the best running back who is bigger than Von Miller, who's going to be a Hall of Famer. Made Von Miller look like. Am I allowed to say this? Can we say little people on air? Is that a thing? I don't want to lose, Disney Plus contract or anything.
Again.
Well,
yeah,
it is what it is.
He actually makes Von Miller look small, which is kind of funny because they're both the same height. But man, dude, he's huge, unreal.
What do you want to see this offseason, Tim? What one thing you want to see?
Oh, you this.
It's not a trick question. No, we how about this? Let's go to the other room. We'll start with Tim. I don't want to get, Tim all flustered. Relax. Okay. We got you, buddy.
Off season. Right now, my season is parties and boating and having you guys come down here.
I hear you.
And I need a break. And, it was.
A lamp dance from FB?
It was a very, very tough ending this year. Very tough ending. I mean, I did not watch the Super Bowl. I said I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
I didn't watch it. I got drunk.
A little bit.
It was just like that's 2 years of a lot of pain.
That's a lot of years, a lot of pain. A lot of years, a lot of pain. If you think about it, just everything that this generation
were a lot higher the last 2 years than they were the last 17 or 18 prior. We had a lot of not only locally in the Buffalonians, but across the country, everyone's like they're getting on the Bills bandwagon, circling the wagons.
Well, let the fake ones fall off. Let the fake ones fall off. It's gonna be us again next year. We're gonna go shut out every time next year. What matters is making sure that fans do not forget that we are all one. We are all one no matter what happens, whether we win or lose. That's why we have these parties like Tim and Everything Buffalo parties. That's why we have these like huge events, Tampa Neal, that we're planning with Orlando backers coming up with golf tournaments and stuff this summer. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
I think about the song Aerosmith, "Come Together." We come together no matter what.
Come together right now.
6 seconds.
Over
We
me.
get a violation.
Oh shit! I sounded just like him too, didn't I?
You did sound just like him. I know. Steven Tyler's gonna boycott us.
Well, that's why I refuse to sing Darius Rucker because that guy sounds just like me when I do karaoke.
Right on.
All right, folks, this is the time of the night where let's get crazy. Tim, you are joining us with Everything Buffalo. You moved down. How long ago how long you been down in Florida?
I've been down to Florida. I left Buffalo in 2003, but I come back every year. But I've been here 18 years, 19 years.
Nice. And you don't miss Buffalo at all. I mean, obviously the majestic beauty of it.
No,
and
I miss
that
Buffalo.
culture. It's one of a kind. You can't replace that.
You can't.
But you
and
try
I
to.
miss it, and I look forward to coming back. I'll be back in probably April or May. Then I'll spend 6 weeks in the summer, and then I normally go back once in the fall. So I'll make 3 or 4 trips, and then one summer is going to be. So I get to see all the friends. I get to every night I make a little round. It's like whether I'm going to going over on Hurdle one day for breakfast, or down on Chippewa, or going out to wherever. I'm just going all over to see Buffalo, enjoy Buffalo. The food. And so I definitely miss it. It's not out of my, I've been gone 18 years. And I didn't, a lot of people, I wasn't born and raised, I'm not a third generation Buffalonian. I moved there after college, and it became my home, and it just became in my blood just because of the people there and the culture there. And so that's why I'm a Buffalonian.
I was born in the Philippines. I didn't come to America until I was like probably 5 years old.
Well, magandang gabi.
What'd you call me? I don't speak Tagalog, my family.
Oh, well, that was good evening. In Tagalog, that was good evening.
Yeah, I know. It sounded familiar, but I don't do it. I barely speak Spanish, So come on, give a dog a bone here. Give me not a, brilliant rocket science.
You brought it up. I throw it out there,
My man. That's badass that you do. How about that lumpia? We need lumpia, yes.
I have it in my freezer. You asked me what's in my refrigerator. I have it in my freezer right now.
Get out of town, man. Lumpia is the best thing in the world.
If you want to see am I allowed to bring a special guest on?
Yeah, of course.
Honey, come here for a minute. Hold on 1 second.
Check out that bar back there.
That is a nice bar. How do we zoom into that?
Tim to make us a drink.
Can I have a drink, please?
Hi.
That's shit's legit right there.
Gabi po.
I
Not gonna work.
I was born in Longapo, but I don't speak Tagalog. My mom never taught me Tagalog. I apologize. I was born in Olongapo, and I went to the Philippines. I just went there in 2017. That was fun. From Bataan, Caruyan. That's it. That's all I got. So you're Filipino?
I'm from Cebu.
Cebu. Okay. Yeah. Yes. That is apparently a different culture, a different language than it's like a Bisayan, right? Bisayan?
Yeah. Yes. The dialect is Bisayan.
I don't speak it. So awesome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Go Bills, right? Go Bills.
She is a Bills fan. She has Bills earrings, Bills attire. Absolutely. No doubt.
Nice. Oh, cool, man. Wait, my wife, when I first met her, she didn't even watch football. She's like, what is football? And she's from El Salvador. She's Spanish. And I was just like, well, just watch. Watch.
That's the beauty down here in Florida. I have my buddy from Cincinnati, a girl from Michigan, one from Minnesota, one's from Boston, and they all are Buffalo fans. When the Bills play and we're all together, they are 100% Buffalo. It's phenomenal. They get behind it because they see our energy and they feel it. They're like, you guys are unbelievable.
Did you ever have to explain football to your wife? How did that conversation start? Was she also a Bills fan and you guys met up, or did you make her a Bills fan?
Made her a Bills fan.
I want to hear that story. This is good for rocking ratings.
She liked the New York Jets because of the quarterback. I don't know what his name back in the day. He was cute, and she liked the New York Jets. Oh, Sanchez. She's hollering in the kitchen.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. When did you do that?
So I'm trying to find a player on the Bills. We'll go through the roster. Who do you think's cute, honey? You can like the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that is so crazy. Tim Mitten and his mail-ordered bride. I'm kidding. That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't go over to the Philippines. That I've never been there yet. She wants me to go. I haven't been yet.
It's fun, dude. It's beautiful, bro. Absolutely beautiful. We can talk off air about that. But that's cool. How did you get her in? How about this Buffalo Bills? Buffalo Bills. We're gonna have these events, and it's like you don't understand what we do together as a group. Like we're fucking crazy.
We're a little off the wall.
Well, and I have to, Brian. Speaking of the Bills Mafia, what they have all her friends. They're all, I don't know. There's dozens of them, Filipinos. And I have them come, and they all wear my Buffalo shirts, and so they're the Filipino Mafia, and they come and they work at the event, and they're selling the shirts. I sell the shirts with all the logos on the back for the bill. All the
Joseph. That's my mom. That's my mom.
Joe Scroy. Yeah.
Oh, this is.
Well, I'm gonna call Yahtzee here in a minute because you guys got to get back to your bill stuff and breaking tables and
this was breaking tables, bro.
I got a few more logistics here for the party. I'm a little stressed, so I needed this little break.
No worries, man. This was the show. This was it. Thank you so much for tuning in, joining us, having good conversation with us. And I wish I could be at your party on Wednesday.
Well, next year, count on 24.
Yep.
2024. Let me know where to send the check for your tattoo for the Running with the Bulls.
Running with the Bulls, folks. Running with the Bulls.
And Neil,
$100
let's do a
tattoo.
boat parade, or let's do a boat day sometime this summer. Let's do it this summer.
Oh yeah, man.
Somewhere like in between Sarasota, Tampa, and St. Pete, right there. Let's find a spot to do it.
I'll meet you down at Jewfish.
Yeah.
Well, don't we have like some big event that we're going to be planning with in a combination with Orlando backers? Tim, I think we all
Miami
should.
backers.
And Miami backers in Orlando, like we're talking golf tournaments. We're talking like just events. People, let's have fun this summer.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do
golf
it.
tournament, that's for sure.
And starting with Tim's party on Wednesday. Hope you have fun, man. Take some videos, take some screenshots, take some pictures.
Lots of videos.
Awesome, brother. Awesome, man.
Thank you guys for what you're doing. Thanks for having me on.
That was a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much, bro. You take care of yourself. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills, brother.
Oh, he used the safe word. He said, I'm going Yahtzee.
He lasted longer than I thought he was going to.
Right? He was like, oh, we're going on 5 minutes.
Where do backers meet in Sarasota? I work there once a year. So just don't work there during the Bill season. But no, go to Casa de Pizza if you're down in Sarasota for the game. It's a good time there.
I love my mug too. Yes, I shaved a little bit. I wanted to start off. February was very rough for me and my family. I wanted, something different. Read it in my office. It's much more comfortable right now. I can kind of lean back a little bit. That's it. That's all I got. Damn, Neil, what do you got, bro?
I was reading through some of these comments of things people are talking about, how we making the cap space. That's one thing
you can watch all the other Bill and Buffalo podcasters. They'll talk to you about the numbers and the analytics about creating cap space. We're going to be talking about the parties, talking about the good times.
You got any shirts in size fat? I don't even know.
Well, no, like Mike Runk needs a curtain to like match his size.
I was thinking, I'm like
we don't sell curtains, Mike. We don't sell curtains, and he's a good friend of mine. He's bigger than me, so I'm allowed to make fun of him, but not to his face. That's why I do it online.
Also, when he throws you through a table, broken neck.
I still have ticks from it. Still have ticks from it. He's a big boy. Love Mike. By the way, shout out to Mike. He's the only person that reached out to me, man. Made sure that I was okay. Thank you, man. Means a lot.
That's you.
Oh yeah, besides you, Tabanil, everybody knows that.
Did you use the Josh Allen razor?
What's the Josh Allen razor?
The Gillette razor.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know Gillette?
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
Connie goes, Brian, want me to bring you a shirt back from the party? Heck yeah. I would love that, Connie. Thank you. Epic B, everyone is bigger than you. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Lisa Cowell goes, Breaking Tables t-shirts.
We got them, Lisa.
No, everybody, I'm seriously going to start a GoFundMe. I'm going to be running with the Bulls July. Well, I want to get up to the 5th. My wife and I are going to go up there to Spain, Pamplona, Spain. I already planned everything. And if you donate $100, I should make it more because a lot of people are gonna be like, we're donating. I want my name on his body. You fuckers be crazy like that. I should rethink this one. Next episode, I'll have more details. And after speaking with my lawyer.
Hey, so is there a good shot? I mean, you're planning on going to Spain and London. There's a good shot you can get kicked out of 2 countries in Europe this year.
I'm not getting kicked out of a country. What am I going to do? No, I'm not going to be drinking. I can't drink when I do this, apparently. They said there's like rule number 1 is you can't drink. There's I don't know how they know. There's rules.
Fucking bulls running at you. They have rules.
They have rules.
Run
bro.
like
they
hell.
They want people dying, bro. It's the rules. I don't make the rules. I'm in another country. I barely speak Spanish. Okay, Tabanil, and I'm going to a country to run against bulls with brand new tattoos of names who sponsored this. But it's gonna be more than $100 because tattoos are expensive nowadays. And I need that like fuck. That'd be kind of funny though. Like
there we go.
Explain that to my grandchildren.
Well, we're definitely jumping off or onto a table in front of Buckingham Palace. Off a fence, maybe not, because that'll probably get us kicked out.
And we're gonna be celebrating our 12-year anniversary. Thank you, Patricia.
Patricia, you put up with him for 12 years?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
But we're definitely not going to go to jail in London because you are fucked. No, we're not. We're no. Tamanil, we're going to have some epic events this summer, right? But Absolutely. It's going to be within the legal right of the law to make sure that we don't. I'm not going to jail. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm too old for that shit.
Too old for this.
So. Either way, it's going to be epic. Tampa Neil, how about you take us home?
All right. Well, you can catch. Well, why? You're at the end of the show. You need to tell me to bring the Eagle out a lot earlier than this. I'll bring it out next week. Watch next week. Eagle's coming out. All right. Well, you can catch us right here Mondays, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. Pull us up, get the live version on Facebook, as well as Twitter and YouTube. Pull us up, like us, hit that like button. He keeps going off here. Like no one's watching. Nope.
What are you talking about, Tabadil?
Nope.
Not watching. Why are you not watching?
You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it.
Mike Runk probably already zelled me like fucking $200. He wants 2 times his name on my fucking chest when I do run the Bulls. I'm going to run with the fucking.
He's gonna put his race team on your back.
Oh shit!
You're actually gonna be like a NASCAR car.
I will be. I got to start working out now. Son of a bitch. Okay, Tamanil, finish bringing us home before we start thinking of some more ideas.
Shut up. All right, yeah. Tomorrow, catch the audio version on Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, Apple Pod. Even go to Alexa. Alexa, play Breaking Tables podcast, and she will. She'll play Breaking Tables podcast. Alexa, off. Well, make sure you tell your aunts, uncles, neighbors, hit the subscribe button. Don't tell your attorneys. Epic B.
Mike goes, if you work out, I'm not sponsored. No, that's not fair, folks. We love every one of y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. Want to thank our special guest, Tim, from joining the show, having a good time, only on the Bill and Buffalo Network. That's where the party happens. Bill and Buffalo Network. This is Epic B. That's Tampa Neil. Let's fucking get some. What'd she say?
Sorry, straight out of Buffalo is taking up the whole chest.
Oh, let's fucking do it. It gotta be small. Fucking, I'm not talking like huge. I mean, money's good.
The chest is $5, so that's expensive.
Oh, that might
The chest and like the top part of the back.
But it would have to make sense. It'd have to pay for the whole trip, and then the permanent damage. So next show, I'll have it all planned out. Folks,
Mike
we love
Runk
every
your tramp stamp.
one of all. Mike Runk is like, Mike Runk was here. He would probably do something weird like that. Folks, this is Breaking Tables. We love all y'all. We'll see you guys Monday. Love all y'all. That was that big show. Oh, yes, folks. Monday nights, we're going to slow it back a little bit and let's get quality shows for you, for your eye holes and your ear holes every Mondays at 8 o'clock on the Bill and Buffalo Network.